Good evening. Welcome
Good
to
evening.
Shambhavi Spectrum, Sewing Machine Speaks SMS series. Thank you so much, Malika, for being here. How are you today?
Good evening. I'm fine and thank you for inviting me to your show. I'm very happy and glad to be on your show.
And you know that we are kickstarting it with you, right? You're the first person on the show.
Oh,
Before this, I
okay.
used to speak
Thank
SMS myself. I used to just go live and I used to just talk. But I felt that if we have more stories from people to share, it would be wonderful. So
yes.
tell me, when did your
Uh,
sewing machine journey actually begin?
Actually, when I was small, my mother used to stitch the dresses and I used to see only. And give my design that I want like this frock and like this. And, I was very much interested only by looking. Then what happened? I got married in 1981 and 82 I came here. Then I was like, I didn't have anything to do and I wanted to do something. And then I got my baby girl in 1984. I bought genome machine to make a frock for her, and I was very excited because I have not seen like this machine in India, because my mother had a very simple machine, that hand machine. So this was like a big gift from my husband.
I was going to ask you that. What type of machine did your mother have? You know, some of them they had hand machine, and some of
Hand
them they
machine.
had the leg one, right? They had the leg one also. So, but
So
your
hand,
mother had hand machine.
yes, hand machine. So I have not seen this electronic machine or computerized machine. Uh, I was very excited and I was very happy that my husband gave me a very good gift to me. And that time I got interested in stitching.
Okay,
And
so
I
you
used to
got two
stand,
gifts, no, Malika? A daughter and a machine.
yes,
What better? What better for sewing? Yes, please go
yes.
ahead. Tell me more. Yes.
So then immediately I went to the shop, bought the material, the fabric to stitch my dress. But I didn't know how to stitch. I just saw my stitched dress and follow that measuring, and I did, and I was successful. And I wanted to wear that dress every day because that was stitched by me.
Yes, I
So
so understand that. The once we've done something with our hands, it's tangible. You want it, you know, you made
yeah,
it yourself, you want to keep it, and you want to show that you've achieved something. It's
sure,
really a
yes.
great feeling. So did you
So
stitch the frock for your daughter? Did you stitch?
yeah, I stitched frocks. I stitched garara. Like we are from Lucknow and Bombay, so there garara is too much. So I learned to stitch garara and lehenga and everything. I used to stitch for my daughter, and she was very small and she was very excited to wear that dresses. And then I got more children, and I was very busy. Then again, I stopped stitching. And in 1991, we have been transferred to Abu Dhabi.
Mhm.
There, when my children started going to the school, I again started stitching, and I was very much interested. And something new I was stitching, not the only the dresses, like some cushion covers, sometimes some bed sheets, something like that. So one day I thought, there I got one my friend nearby, and she was very good in stitching. So I learned with her how to cut and stitch the dresses, and I was very
Mhm.
perfect. And then I decided that I take a class. I advertised in Khalij Times, and I got calls from many ladies, and like they wanted to learn cutting and stitching. So there was one lady, she came first, and she said, I want my daughter to learn stitching and cutting. I said, okay, it's my pleasure to teach. But she said she's dumb and deaf, so she cannot listen and she cannot talk. So that was a challenge for me. And then I decided I will teach that girl. She was a very pretty girl, and she was around 16 or 17-year-old. And her mother was very happy that I accepted her, because other places when she was going, nobody was ready to take her. So she was very, she started crying, that my
I
daughter
I
will.
I'm so emotional, Malika. I didn't know that this story was coming today, and such a beautiful story you've shared. And what better than giving a skill to a person, and that is then a joy, a livelihood. It can open so many doors. Are you still in
Yes.
touch with that girl?
No, she's gone back to Pakistan. They were from Pakistan. Then they have shifted to Pakistan. But till when she was here, I was connected with her mother, and I used to talk to and speak to her mother that how she's doing, and she says she's stitching all her dresses and my dresses, So almost 2 years I taught her, and she learned everything. I taught hand embroidery, I taught fabric painting, means whatever I had skill, I taught everything to her. And I was so happy and satisfied because that was my achievement, which I got. Because money is not everything, you know.
No, it isn't. It
You know,
definitely
to,
isn't. What I can't tell you how glad I am that I started these story series, because I think I'm going to be just
yeah.
enriched with more of these. Wonderful, wonderful. So tell me something more about which
So I love,
machine do you,
yeah.
yeah, which machine do you have now? How did you buy it? Tell me more about that.
I, and after that 10 years, I took the classes, and then we again shifted to Dubai. And when I came, I saw a quilting international show competition, and that day I got a new subject, because I have not seen that, and I and I got interested, and I talked to Mala and Classic Quilt. So they said, it's if you are interested, you can do it. It's easy. It's not
Yes,
difficult because stitching, cutting.
correct.
So I got interested in quilting, and and then I decided I will do quilting. Now I will stop stitching. The dresses
I know.
because this was a new subject and I was happy with that. And then I started quilting,
Do
and
you have something to
I
show us by any chance? Do you have a sample? Something there which you want to show?
I
Or maybe I can share
in
later. Send
I
me some
have it,
pictures. I would
I,
love to share it.
yeah, I will send you the picture because
That would be
the
wonderful.
first quilt which I made, that not learn the what I used, the cloth which was left by the dresses.
Hmm.
you know I used those clothes in quilting, and as a beginner I got a second prize in International Art
Wow.
Quilting Center.
You have to share that with us, please. You have to share. I
So
don't know, maybe there is some glitch in the network, because sometimes your
yeah, I'm
voice
sure.
is going. Yeah, sometimes your voice goes off. I hope that that's just a temporary glitch.
Yeah, yeah.
So great.
Voice is
Uh,
yes.
Apart from the teaching, the classes which you had, anybody in your family who learned from you, or your children, did anybody follow step?
No, actually, that is a very only my elder daughter. She learned one shalwar kameez. After that, she didn't. She said, "No, no, this is not my, interesting." So at home, nobody is learning, but outside, I'm teaching.
Very nice.
Like
Wonderful. You're
I'm
sharing that.
teaching
Yeah, you're sharing. Very good.
silk,
Malika, if
silk,
somebody is
gold.
new,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Tell
if
me.
somebody is new and they want to learn stitching, which machine, or do you suggest to them what type of features to look for? Do you suggest something?
Actually, for the new, they have to buy not only the big machine, because basic is a straight and zigzag machine. After
Very true. Very
they
true.
want something design or something, so at least there should be a 10 to 15 design also, because every day
Mm.
you're not going to change the machine.
Yes.
So it's good they buy, the machine which is it's have some design. Then after learning they can use it as a hobby, or they create a something new with the design. So I suggest that.
Right. So, Malika, thank you so much for this. Do you have any tips and tricks which you want to share with us? Is there something which you do, like what made you
And
win the quilt
one,
prize?
yeah, more I tell you. See, I'm teaching in Dubai International Art Center
Hmm.
as a teacher. I'm there for stitching, cutting, and quilting, for everything. I teach there. I go three times a week. So if anybody's interested, they can come there and they can learn. So I will be very happy to
Thank
support and to
Thank you so
teach
much.
them.
I will share, yeah, you can
So
share a little bit more details about it and I'll put it in the description. And I hope that people subscribe and look forward to listening to you. And we'll share this on the various, wherever social media, wherever it is possible, that
you your
how you
voice
can use a machine to change people's lives.
your voice is not clear, sir. I'm
Yeah,
not
Malika?
understand.
Yeah, actually, that's what I think. There is some glitch somewhere.
I was not able to understand.
Yeah, there is some glitch from your side. It has been for some time now, and I've been trying to see because sometimes I lose some words on it. I hope that it is only a temporary glitch. All right. So I was just saying that thank you very much, and I'll share your details about your classes and any other information. And I hope that more people realize the importance of.
I can show I can show you my table,
Yeah, sure.
my
Please,
stitching table.
that would be wonderful. Please do. Wow. Oh God. Wow. Lovely, lovely. Very nice. So, is it always so neat, or have you made it neat for the session today?
So this is my
Yeah, yeah, Malika.
stitching table, like that.
Okay. All right. I think we are good. And we'll say bye now because there's some temporary glitch. I'll meet you again in another session, Malika, and maybe you can show us how you stitch and we can do a little bit more with this. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for finding the time. And I will say bye now. Take care. Don't go away. Just stay there. I'll just say bye only from here and stop the recording. All right. Thank you. Bye bye.